Hi, this is Dr. Kunka Bheemalingappa, Faculty of CSE in VNR VJEC. I heartily welcome you. In this video, I am going to discuss about dictionaries in Python. In previous videos, I discussed about lists, tuples, and sets. I am going to provide the links in the description of these topics. It is my advice to go through that videos before you go through this video. Coming back, contents. These are the contents that what we are going to discuss in today's session. First, what do you mean by a dictionary? How do you create a dictionary? How do you add elements to the dictionary? And how do you delete the elements from the dictionary? And how do you modify the element of this dictionary, and how do you exchange keys and values? Coming to this dictionary, let me brief about what are these lists, tuples, and sets and dictionary. Lists, there are some common characteristics between this lists and tuples. Lists and tuples both are ordered, indexed, and they both can have duplicate elements. So these are common characteristics of this lists and tuples. We are going to create a list using square brackets, and we are going to create a tuple using the parenthesis. This is the difference. And one more difference between this list and tuple is that lists are mutable, whereas tuples are not mutable. So that is the difference between list and tuple. Coming to this sets, the major difference between this set and lists and tuples is that we came to know that lists and tuples are ordered, whereas this set is unordered. And one more basic difference between this set in terms of this list and tuple is that we are known that duplicate elements are allowed in lists, whereas duplicate, of course, in both lists and tuples, duplicate elements are allowed in lists and tuples, whereas in sets, duplication of elements is not allowed. That is the difference between list, tuple, and set. But now mainly we are interested in knowing about what is this dictionary. Like sets, dictionaries, they do not allow duplicate values. That is the common characteristics of this set and dictionary. Dictionaries are mutable. If you want to change the value of any key, you can change, whereas the sets are immutable. Dictionaries are mutable. Of course, both dictionary and set, they can be created using curly braces. The major difference between this set and dictionary is that in dictionary we will have two parts. One is a key and other one is value. Together we call it as an item. But in sets you will have only one part, that is value itself. That is a major difference between set and dictionary. In the earlier version of this Python of 3.6, this dictionaries are unordered, but from version 3.7 onwards, the dictionaries are ordered. You are going to have the elements in the dictionary in the same order in which you are going to insert the elements into the dictionary. So this is the difference between set and dictionary. Now we are going to discuss in more detail about what are these dictionaries. How do you create this dictionary? Just now, right, we came to know that dictionary, the elements of this dictionary will have two parts. The first part we call it as a key. The second part we call it as a value. They both are separated with colon, and together we call it as an item. So this is how we can create a dictionary. So this D1 is the name of this dictionary. Here I have 7 items. In that, the first part you have integer numbers and the second parts are strings. So together we call it as an item. So in the dictionary we will have key value pairs. So this 1 colon some string, that is MON. This is a what? One item. Like this, there are 7 items in this dictionary, and they must be separated from one another by using a comma. And the keys must be unique. The keys must be unique. And the data type of this key and value may be same or may not be the same. So let us first create this dictionary. So how do you create this dictionary? Using this curly braces, we can create this dictionary, and in between this curly braces, you can have that list of items, and you are known that item will have 2 parts. That is key and value. They both are separated with colon. So here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, they are the keys. And the second part in that item, they are values. Let us first create this. Let us execute this. Yeah, it has been got executed. Now, if you want to know what is the type of this D1 that what I have created just now, you can come to know. We are known that this is a dictionary. That is the reason you have got the class name for this D1 as what? DICT, which indicates it is a dictionary. And then we are going to display, if you want to display the content of this dictionary, you can go for usage of this print function. Using this print function, I am displaying the content of this dictionary, namely that is D1. You are known that there are 7 items, and keys are integers and values are strings. So let me see. It has displayed the content of this D1 dictionary. It has 7 items. So using this print statement, they have got displayed. If you want to know the value of some key, here you are known that integer numbers are keys and strings are values. So what is the value that is associated with this key, that is 5? If you want to know, using this index, you can know. That is, first you are supposed to use the name of that dictionary, and then followed by that name of the key. That key must be enclosed within square brackets. So you are known that the value of the key 5 in the dictionary, that what we have created just now is, that is a string, that is FRI, that is Friday, which stands for that is Friday. So on execution of this statement, it is going to display that is Friday. Yeah, that string, that is a Friday. You have got that value, that is Friday. So if you want to know, if you want to display one more value using the key, you are known that the value that is associated with this key 3 is the string Wednesday. So if I execute this statement, it is going to display the value as what? Wednesday, that is WD, that is abbreviation we are using. So there will be a mapping between this key and value. So by means of this key, you can know what is the value that is associated with that particular key. So the value that is associated with the key 3 here is what? That is Wednesday. So that is the reason it has on execution of this cell, you got that value, that is Wednesday. There is one more way of accessing the values in the dictionary. One is index method, just now we have seen, and other method is using the get function. So For that, what you are supposed to do is, first you have to use the dictionary name followed by that name of the function. Both are separated with what? Dot. That is most important. Here, you are known the name of the dictionary here is what? D1. So, in the D1, I have created 7 items. So, if I want to know the value that is associated with the key, that is a 6, you are known its value is Saturday. So, this way you can use D1 dot get that. You have to give that key value as an argument here using this get function. So, D1 dot get of that key values. So, but it is not going to display. Let us see. Yeah, it is going to return that value, that is what is associated with that key. You are known the value that is associated with the key here is what? Key with the key 6 is Saturday. That is the reason it has returned a value that is Saturday. In a similar fashion, you are known the value that is associated with the key T, with the key 2 is, that is a Tuesday. So, on execution of this statement, you are going to get that value that is a Tuesday. Yeah. This is how you can access the value of a dictionary by using the key once the dictionary is created. So, there are 2 ways. One is index method and other one is that is get method. In the get method, just you need to pass the key value as an argument. In the index method, so being it is you are following that indexing, that key must be enclosed in square brackets. So, this is how you can access the values of a dictionary using index, and that is a get function. Now, we can create one more dictionary. So, I have created a first dictionary, namely that is D1, which creates that is the names of the weeks. Here I am creating one more dictionary by name that is a D2, which creates names of the months. So, in the previous case, I have taken the keys. You are known that the dictionary will consist a set of items. Item will have 2 parts. First part is a key, second part is a value. They both are separated with colon. So, this is the second dictionary I am creating with 9 items initially. You are known that there are 12 months, but I have taken only 9 months here. So, the keys are strings here and values are integers. Values are integers. So, let us first create this dictionary. So, on clicking this, right, it is going to get created. Yeah, it has got created. Now, if you want to see what is this D2, you can display the content of that D2 by using this D2, print function. So, this is what the content of this D2. This D2, it has 9 months names, right. So, there is a reason for what I have not created this dictionary D2 initially with 12 months names. So, this is the reason. So, once you have created some dictionary, if you later on if you want to add few more items for that dictionary, you can create. You can add. So, that is the reason initially I have created this dictionary with only 9 items. Now, I just wanted to add remaining 3 items. Yeah. So, this is how, right, you can create a, you can add a value to a, not value, I can say it is, you can say that is an item. You can add few more items to the dictionary. The name of the dictionary here is D2, and you are known that keys are strings. So, inside that square bracket, you have to give that key name, and After this assignment operator, you are giving that okay value. So with this, what will happen? It is going to add an item that is key with a key October with a value that is a 10. So let us execute this. Yeah, it has got executed, but I have not displayed. If you display that, earlier there were only 9 items. Now I have been added this 10th item. Now if you see, if you execute this statement, if you want to display the content of the dictionary, you can use this print statement, right? You are known. So I am executing this. See, earlier there were only 9 items in this cell. Now in this cell, after adding that 10th item and execution, after executing this D2, you can see that there are 10 items in this D2. So in a similar fashion, so altogether there are 10 items in this D2 dictionary. If you want to add okay few more items so that that dictionary can have 12 months names, right? You can add. So this is what I have done here. I have added 2 more items, one at a time if you want to add, or if you want to add 2 or more at a time in the same cell, you can do so. That is what I am doing here. In the earlier, I have created only 1 item. Here, earlier I added only 1 item. This time I am adding okay 2 items at a time to the dictionary D2. You are known the name of the dictionary here is D2. So I am adding 2 more items. Here November, December are keys, 11 and 12 are items. So these items usually they are going to get added at the end of the dictionary. See, earlier only 9 items were there. When I added this October, you do not have this, that October has been added at the end of this list. That is after September, right? So in a similar fashion, this November and December, they are going to get added at the end of this list after this, okay, October. So if you add December first and then November next, in the same order, they are going to get added, right? Yeah. So, but I am adding in the same order, that is November and December. You can cross-check that. See. Now you have a complete list of this, okay, 12 months. Earlier, initially I created a dictionary with only 9 items, that is 9 months. Now, after that I have been added these 3 more months. So with that it has become a complete list of that is, a complete dictionary of that is 12 months. So this is how, right, you can add item to a dictionary. So what you are supposed to do, if you want to add some item to a dictionary, you just use the name of that dictionary. In the square bracket, you can use that key name. And then you can use this assignment operator and then you can give a value. This is how, right, you can add items to a dictionary. Moving on, if you want to remove some items from the dictionary, there are 3 more ways of removing the items from the dictionary. One is okay delete, and the other one is pop, and then also you are available with okay one more function, namely that is pop item. So we will look at them okay one by one. So using this delete, this is a keyword. So how do you delete or remove an item from the dictionary in the sense that this is how. First you can use that word del space, there is name of the dictionary, and in the bracket you just need to mention the name of the key. You don't need to mention the value. So by doing so, that complete item, that is what is the value that is associated with that key, that whatever you are mentioned, it is going to get okay deleted. So after deleting, I am just displaying the content of that dictionary D2. So if you delete this what you say item, that is December, okay, then what will happen? You are going to be left with only 11 items. So on execution of this statement, so that December item, it is going to get removed, right? and then you are going to have only 11 items. So that is what this. See, that is the reason you have not got that last item. That is DES is the December, and it value associated with the December is 12. So that whole item it has got removed from this dictionary. Now you have only 11 items in this dictionary. Moving on, here I am once again trying to add that same item which I have deleted just now, so that we can have once again a complete list of this 12 months. See, Jan to December. These are keys, and 1 through 12, they are values. So I just deleted and added it back to the dictionary. So that is how you can use this DIL to remove some item from the dictionary. Now there is one more way of removing an item from the dictionary, that is using this pop function. So it is going to return a value, and if you want to get collected that value into some other identifier, you can do so, and using that you can, if you want to print, you can print using that identifier name. So right now you are known that there are 12 months names. Yeah. So let me execute this. Here what happens, I am going to remove this October. You are known that this October is last but 2. From the last it is the third item. So on execution of this, that October, it is going to get removed along with its value. The value associated, you are known October is a key. You are supposed to use only that key name, right? So on execution of this third item from the last, that is October, it is going to get deleted, and also I am displaying that content. See in this list you don't find that October 10. It has got removed. It is October 10 is not there in this new dictionary after removal of that October. So this is how this pop it works, and you are known, you have removed that October, right, and you have collected that into what pop value. So if you want to print using that, you can print, it is up to you. So that, let me show you, print, and the name of that identifier is what, pop value, right, pop underscore value. So that the name of the identifier is not VAL, it is VALUE, value. Yeah. Now you can execute, so that you can get the value as what item it has got removed. That is 10. That is the value associated with this October. I think I have understood this. So next, again I am going to add that item that what I have deleted just now, that is October. So this October, it is going to get added at the end of this dictionary. You have the last item in the dictionary as December 12, right? So after this October, that what now it is, that what you are now going to add, it is going to get added at the end of that dictionary, that is after December. So I am adding and then displaying. Be careful. Say you are finding that October at the end of this dictionary, that is after December. I think you understood this, right? So and then we have seen removing the elements from delete and pop. There is, you are also available with one more function, that is pop item. So this is what the name of the dictionary, dot followed by that function name you have to use. So here you are not going to give any argument. Usually this last, you are known that from version 3.7 onwards, the dictionary is following the order. So the last item in that dictionary, it is going to get removed if you say this pop item. So I'm collecting that what value last item into that variable, and then into this identifier, that is pop val, and then using that I'm printing and also displaying the content of that D2 once again. See, before removal, there were 13 items, not 13, 10 items only, because after this September you don't find this October, right? So this October you're finding at last, so there are 12 items. After that I just removed that what you say October item along with its value. October is key, 10 is a value. So after removing that item, you are left with only 11 items. So this time you are not going to have this item, that is October, in this list, after removal, because I removed that item using this pop item. If you are going to use this pop item, the last item it is going to get removed. So the last item was October, so it has got removed. So using this pop item, you are not going to mention that item name, just you are going to use that name of the function itself. So this is how you can use that. Next, now till now we have seen how to add the items to the dictionary and also how to remove the items from the dictionary. Next, we are going to look at how to modify the item of a dictionary. So for that sake, before I start that process, let me display the content of this D1. You are known I have created two dictionaries. One is D1 and other one is D2. D1 consists of names of weeks, that is names of the day in a week, and D2 it consists of names of the months in a year. Right. So first let us before I start modifying the content of this dictionary, first let me verify the content of that dictionary. So this is the dictionary, that is there are 7 items in this dictionary D1. Now I'm trying to modify some items. Modification in the sense you can make change to the value of an item. So before making modification, I am displaying the content, and then I am making changes to the 2 items, and then once again displaying that content. So here the content here is what? Names of the 7 days in a week. So after that, so right, you are known that 1 is Monday, 2 is Tuesday, and so on. 6 is Saturday, 7 is Sunday. But I am changing this item, that is here item is the value associated with key 7 is Sunday. I am making the change as what? Sunday to Saturday. So this 7 is going to have the value as what? Saturday. I am also going to make the value of this key, that is right now value of 1 is month, that is Monday. I am changing, that is from Monday to Sunday. So and moreover I am displaying the content before and after. So before you are going to get as it is like this only. So after making modification, you can find this change. So right now 1 is Monday and 7 is a Sunday. After modification, you are going to have 1 as a Sunday and 7 as a Saturday. See, before modification 1 is Monday, 7 is Sunday. After modification 1 as a Sunday and 7 as a Saturday. I think I understood this. So this is how, if you want to make any modifications to the content of this dictionary, you can do so just by using the key value. So once again I am displaying for your reference, right? So this is what the I changes made earlier. 1 was Monday and 7 was Sunday. After making the modification, 1 is Sunday and 7 is Saturday. So this is how you can modify the content of this dictionary. Now we are going to look at, if you wanted to iterate through this dictionary, how you can iterate means you have to use loop. So using for loop, I am showing you how to iterate through this dictionary. You are known that there are 7 items. Number is same, right? If you want to know the length of this dictionary, you can know. So there are 7 items. So what I am doing, what is this code? It says, first I am displaying the content of that dictionary and then iterate over through that. By iterating over through that dictionary, I am displaying both the key and value. So I am using the iterable object here as what? That is a k. So for k in a D1, that is the name of the dictionary. So using that iterable object, so this iterable object, it acts as what? That is like index. So what is the value that is associated with that key? I am collecting into the variable what? That is identifier, that is v. So using that k and v, I am displaying that key and value of this dictionary. So let us execute this so that you can understand. See, at first I printed. So using this print statement, it has got displayed this dictionary. There are 7 items. And then using this for loop and this iterable object, and using the second print statement, it has displayed key and value. So here keys are integers, you are known 1 through 7, and values are names of the strings. That is, the first string is Sunday, second string is Tuesday, and so on. Last 2 strings are same. Before also you got the same thing. So this is how you can iterate through dictionary. And if you want to print only keys, you can print only the keys. So in the print statement earlier, you had both that iterable object k and the name of that identifier into which you got collected the value of that key. So I used both. So this time I'm using only this iterable object name, that is k. So using this, it is going to display only the keys. See, you are known 1 through 7 are keys here. 1 through 7 are keys. And if you want to display only the values, and say using this into the name, that is v, I am collecting the value that is associated with a specific key, and using that name v, I am printing the values. You are known, the values are names of the weeks, right? 7. See, it has got displayed that you are known, first item value is Sunday, next is Tuesday. So in the same order. Last from third item value from the last is, that is Friday. So Friday, and last 2 items are Saturdays. So you got in the same fashion here. That is what this that is how you can, by iterating through the dictionary, whatever you want to get access, values or keys or both, you can access. It is up to you. If you want to know the length of dictionary, you are available with function that is len. So by making use of that, you are known that there are 7 items, that is, and the name of the dictionary that what I'm given here is, that is D1. So you are known there are 7 items. So it has given the value as 7. And if you want to whether some item is there in the dictionary or not, you are available with a membership function. So that is in and not in. So by using that, you can know. So using in, if that you are going to test whether that item is there in the dictionary or not. If it is there, then it is going to return a value that is a Boolean value, that is true. If it is not there, it returns a value that is a false. So let me, before I perform this membership test, let me see the content of this dictionary. So there are 7 items, 1 through 7, right? And some strings are repeated here and some strings are missing. Monday is missing and Saturday is repeated, you are known. So here what I am doing, I wanted to test. Just now you have seen what is the content. Of course, right, once again I am displaying. Is this key 4 is there in this dictionary? Yes. So is this key 8 is there in the dictionary? No. So using this second print statement, you are going to get the value as a true, and third print statement, you are going to get it as a false. So that is what. Using first printed, I just displayed that whole dictionary, and using second and print, this true indicates that item is present, false indicates that item is not present. Then if you want to, here you are known, keys are integers and strings are, values are strings here. The data types of this values of that is a string. The data type of the key here is a integer. So if you want to interchange the keys and values, so here you are known, the data types of this keys and values are integer and string respectively. If you want to, if you interchange, what will happen? The data type of this keys become strings and the data type of this values become that is integer. So let us execute this code. We came to know that this dictionaries, they are not going to allow duplicate items. This Saturday it is there twice, but it has displayed that is only once. You are known that this is a property of this set and dictionary. This is a major difference between set dictionary in terms of this lists and tuples. In lists and tuples, duplicate elements are allowed. In sets and dictionary, duplicate elements are not allowed. I think I understood this. See, here, see, before I executed this code, right, you are known that keys are integers and values are strings. So after execution of this code, you have got this strings as keys and numbers as values. So it has got interchanged. 1: Sunday interchanged as Sun:1. I think you understood. So this is the syntax that what you can follow. So for KV, this order is very important. So first iterable object, it is going to refer to key, and second one, it is going to refer to what? Value. So for KV in d1.items, this is the name of the function. It is going to refer to what? That items in the dictionary. So what I am doing, I'm storing this keys k into v and v into k. So this is order in the as a iterable objects you can find in the for loop. So you just need to reverse that. So by doing so, you can swap keys and values. See, if you display this content of this D1, you are going to get that same original. But if you collect this into this swapped items, right, I got collected into this D3. So that is the reason using this D3 I have printed. That is the reason here you can find that swappingness, but no change, right, with respect to this D1. So original how it was there, as it is you have got. Numbers are keys and strings are values. Yeah. If you want to only display this keys, right now the keys in D1 are numbers, right? You are known. So if you execute this D1.keys, you are going to get that is numbers. See, let me show you. If you are known, just now I have created this D3, right? So print just a second, so that D3.keys, print D3.keys. What you are going to get? This is the function. It needs this. Yeah. You are known that in D3, strings are keys. In D1, numbers are keys. So if you execute this statement, you are going to get that names of the weeks as keys. I think you understood. In a similar fashion, if you want to display the value of item, you are supposed to use the function name, that is values. You are known the values in the dictionary are strings, that is in the dictionary D1, names of the weeks. So you have got this. I think you understood that. Instead, if you use this D3 dot values, then you are going to get as numbers, right? You are known that. Let me show you, right? Print D3 dot values. So with respect to D1, the D3 are swapped, you are known, right? So keys and values are interchanged. Let me execute this. See, I think I understood that. With respect to this D3, values are numbers and the keys are strings. With respect to D1, you are known. Keys are numbers and values are strings. So this, and if you want to display only values or only items or key and values both, that is, then you can go for usage of this function, that is items, D1 dot items. So it is going to return as a list and each item as a tuple. So this is how you can access only keys or only values or items. Thank you for watching the video. Wish you a good day.
Like, share, comment, and subscribe VNR Digital Learning Resource YouTube channel.